To jolly old England, Squire, where the Queen has had a huge week, meeting our Prime Minister, Scott Morrison.
Scott Morrison seemed quite chuffed. He had a big smile on his face. He bowed several times as he entered the room, and he was with his wife, Jenny. And he brought with him a gift from Australia, a biography on Australian champion racehorse Winx.
ScoMo, the lady is 93. She is not going to waste her precious remaining days reading the biography of a horse. Look, I'll skip to the end. Winx wins. Done. Also on the agenda for Her Majesty was a meeting with Donald Trump.
Donald Trump has just touched down in London for what's expected to be a controversial state visit.
No, is this the sort of bloke you'd really want to invite to your palace? Now you have the ultimate anti-establishment bad boy embraced in the very heart of the establishment itself.
Yeah, I can't imagine how she spent so much time with a boorish old man who's always saying offensive things and putting his foot in it. I mean, oh yeah, that's right, she's got it. She has got this covered. The trip started with Trump meeting Her Majesty, whom protocol states you mustn't touch, and greeting her with what appeared to be a declaration of a thumb war. Lizzie, too, then led Trump through an exhibition of artefacts that represented years of British-American relations and showed him this pewter horse, which Trump didn't recognise until Melania reminded him that it was a gift from him that's literally engraved with his name. Which just proves the old saying, always look at a gift horse with your spouse. Big news in China, unless you're in China.
Today is the 30th anniversary of the Tiananmen Square massacre. China strictly censors public discussion of the protests.
Although China's position on Tiananmen may be changing.
China has publicly defended the crackdown, saying that it was correct. In a rare acknowledgement of the unrest caused by students 3 decades ago and the brutal response to it, a senior Chinese official says the decision paved the way for the stability that's underpinned modern China's economic growth.
So the massacre that China says never happened was actually good for the economy, but no one in China can know about it. If that is the new party line, that's going to make for some pretty weird economics textbooks. Nothing happened, boom. To the ongoing story of Israel Folau.
Folau was sacked by Rugby Australia after making remarks on social media saying gay people and other sinners were going to hell.
The controversial sacking of Israel Folau has sparked heated debate in Canberra.
I think it's really important that people do not have in a contract something that calls into question their capacity to express their own religious freedoms.
Yes, everyone's on Team Folau, even Barnaby Joyce, the man who, by my count, scores about a 5 out of 8 on Folau's straight to hell test. But as we learned from the Telegraph this week, this is about Folau's absolute freedom to post what he truly believes, as long as he clears it with the big guy. No, not God.
It's been revealed former Wallaby star Israel Folau backed out of a peace deal with Rugby Australia over his controversial social media post because his evangelical father warned he would go to hell. According to the Sunday Telegraph, Pastor Enai Folau told his son if he deleted the post, Folau would be disowning the Lord's word.
Yes, the old rule, WWJD. What would Jesus delete? And now I love this next story.
You'd like to think that if someone broke into your home, you'd be able to chase them away. Well, as we just heard in the news, Kim Aybrook woke up to find someone in his house, so he grabbed the nearest thing he could, his didgeridoo, and chased the bloke down the street.
OK, but does he look exactly the way I hope he does? Yes. That is the face, beard and blunt wooden instrument of an Aussie hero. But the real heroism came when Kim gave up the rest of his day to do interviews and reenactments for the media. First, he reenacted the chase for Channel 9 in a pair of shorts. Then he reenacted it for Channel 10, wrapping up in a warm pair of jeans. Kim was a journo's dream. He did everything the media wanted and more. He pretended to be asleep. He showed off his moves. And he even displayed a glorious range of outfits. There was wind cheater in a beanie, a timeless look, and for more formal occasions, there was the entirely different wind cheater in a beanie, and for some reason, sunnies. And then there's my favourite look, the always classic, shirtless with didgeridoo. A cheeky little number that says, "Get out of my house or I'll hit you with this didgeridoo." Yeah, he is a hero. And to the 92nd Annual American National Spelling Bee. And look how excited these kids get just hearing a word.
Okay. Erysipelas.
Erysipelas. Can I have the definition, please? I beg of you, the definition.
Erysipelas is an acute febrile disease that is associated with intense local inflammation of the skin.
Yes! Yes! That is the happiest anyone has ever been to hear the words acute febrile disease. I mean, my nan cried. So, with a $50,000 prize on the line, who WON? Yes.
After 20 rounds and more than 3 hours, organisers of the National Spelling Bee in the US ran out of challenging words, and the competition ended in an unprecedented 8-way tie.
Whoa. You ran out of challenging words? Well, that just makes a floxenorsinihilapilification of the whole spelling bee. I mean, especially considering their sesquidalianism. And, you know, as you know, it's crap. Yes. I mean, the thing is, these kids are young geniuses who worked hard, studied and prepared for every word, except one, confetti.
This is the night, Paul Leffler, that the kids won the spelling bee.
And that surprise was brought to you by the letters PTSD.